Good afternoon, good evening. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the G.O.A.T Racing Beef Jerky Unlimited Xfinity Series. We are School Key Esports. I'm Nathan. Zirkle, how are you tonight?
Hey, bro, what's going on, man?
Oh, you know.
I'm doing amazing.
Another day in paradise. Ready for some racing at Charlotte. It's going to be exciting. I think we're going to have a good one on our hands tonight. A lot of the drivers like Charlotte. It's a fun one to drive.
I can tell you, I love it. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites.
Taking a real quick look at the grid here. Aaron Jackson is your pole setter with the 31-145. Joshua Brock will be on the outside in that nice furniture row. Denver mattress number 1. Row 2 is going to be occupied by Charles Van Scoik in the 23. That is your G.O.A.T Racing League owner. Followed on his side is Bud Shear in the number 93 with RBS.
Yeah, Michael Coulter comes in 5th, Sammy Harrell 6th, Levi McCarty is 7th, and good old Robert Doig, Bomb Dude as he's called, is sitting 8th.
David Scott in the number 31 will be sitting 9th. 10th will be Maurice Burnett. Dakota Airman, number 11 position. Number 88 on the car. Justin Reynolds, number 94 with RBS as well, will be sitting in 12th.
Jeff Rensdale brings you 13th, and 14th you got Richard Crane, and of course you've got Jason Higginbotham rounding out your field tonight.
A little bit of race info for you folks. We are again at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina. It is a 1.45 mile track. Currently 131 degrees on the track. It's going to be hot and slippery. 85 degrees outside, 29% humidity, 10 mile per hour wind. Could be a little effective. We're going to have a 100 lap race, stages on lap 20 and 45. They do run 60% fuel, 1 fast repair, 2 sets of tires in the pits, and 1 green, white, checkered.
Yeah, Nate, real quick with some extra facts on that. This track was also known as Lowe's Motor Speedway from 1999 to 2009 before they just turned it into the Speedway, as it's called now, featuring the biggest race in NASCAR, the Coca-Cola 600, and the first World 600, which was ran before they called it the Coke 600, was ran on June 19th, 1960.
And again, tonight, folks, your race control is Christoph Hall. So he'll be up there calling the race. Higginbotham is not started. He is still in the pits. They are in the restart zone, and we are green flag racing at Charlotte. A little bit of a checkup there. We're gonna have an early wreck here. I see Bud Shearer spinning.
Looked like Brock didn't get through the gears. I don't know from what you're seeing, but that's what I've seen.
It almost looked like the leader checked up a little bit too.
I don't know. I'm listening to the comms here from the drivers, and Brock was saying something about it was his fault. I don't know. Let's see here on the restart.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the far chase here. Let's go a little bit back further here. Let's see if we can see it from David Scott's point of view here. It looked like the back of the field just tried to go before the leader went.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man.
I think one to watch here. That was Bud, yeah. So I want to watch. You almost see him take off very quickly here. The one jumped a little bit, yeah. Okay. The one jumped and the leader hadn't gone yet.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and call with Aaron Jackson. Let's see what he sounds like here on this restart. From what I seen there, it looked like he was backing off a bit, like he was hesitant on going forward. I don't know if that's the case here or not.
Hang on one second. I had to go back to live. Chat is telling me that you are echoing, so I need to look into that.
Hello, Dark Phoenix. How are you doing?
You shouldn't be
Nice to see you.
echoing right now, but there's still something I need to look at.
I might have to do this too as well, Nate. I did not have my chat all the way down on in-car, so let's do that and see if it works. See if that helps. All right, I'm clear. Whoop, whoop. Man, I'm doing good. A little beside myself. I should have came to Michigan for 2 reasons. 1, to see y'all, and 2, to see my boy win. Just saying.
I'm not 100% sure. Oops. Why you're echoing?
She said I was clear now, so I don't know if that was if I fixed something on my end or not. Because I did have the driver chat in game on and up, so I turned it down. So hopefully that worked.
I fixed it.
Okay, cool.
It was something on my end.
Well, you know, I haven't been here for a while, so you probably hadn't had to worry about that.
Yeah.
You only had to worry about yourself, so
Should be all good now.
Let that party foul go. We'll let that one go.
That one don't count.
Nope. Party foul.
SpongeBob and the Gravedigger breaking up positions 2 and 3 right now.
So how would that work? You got Gravedigger from down under, and then you've got SpongeBob that lives down under. Do they coexist?
Definitely should have came to Michigan. Harvick dry spell over. Yeah, heck of a race for Harvick.
Yeah, I know it, and I really should have came, but
I did like Harvick's comment where he said, "If you counted us out, you don't know us."
This is true, and I honestly, and I will, you know, I'll put it on me a little bit. I did doubt him a little bit, but I didn't think just because of prior things happening that he didn't have the speed for this year in that car. But I knew Michigan, he did well at Richmond this coming weekend, and he's always good at Watkins Glen. So I knew those 3, there was a chance. So I still had that bit of hope still going that he had that chance. And now we just have to hope that nobody else new wins the rest of the season. 3 races.
One more could win.
Yes, one more can win, but
and
we can't have 2 more.
And we got Daytona, so they need to save that one winner for that one.
Yeah, it would be nice for him to get another win just before that, but you know, we'll let the cards fall and everything else. But you know what? Let's get away from the real life. We got a race going on here at Charlotte. They're gonna go back to green here.
Yep, lights are off on the pace car. They are double file. Aaron Jackson's going to take him to the green flag once again. See if we can get some laps under our belt.
Wonder if Charles radioed over to Brock and said, hey, boy, this is how it's done. We'll see.
Pace cars off. They are in the restart zone, and we are back to green flag. The start looks a lot cleaner. Aaron Jackson's going to get a heck of a jump down into turn 1, so he's going to take the lead. Van Scoik losing a little bit of ground there on the top. Everybody jumping below him.
Yeah, Charles didn't get a really good start there, but I don't know if he was anticipating the possibility of Aaron Jackson messing up a little bit there as well, but man, Ehrman's coming. He's on his way.
Levi McCarty in that Gravedigger number 18 trying to hunt down Jackson, but he's being hunted down as well by the 88. And that 88 drove it maybe just a little too far in. Catches it. Still going to get a good run here.
Yeah, you almost have to kind of arc these corners a little bit. These corners kind of get you. They think that they're, you know, wide sweeping, but man, they especially this corner here, it's a lot tighter than what most drivers think.
Up against the wall, both of them getting a run. He's going to clear Airman. Now he's looking to the inside of Jackson. Will Levi McCarty take over the lead here? Somebody down low on the apron there, coming out of the pits. That's Joshua Brock in the 1. Heck of a battle here.
Yeah, I believe Brock had to serve a penalty there for something. I don't know what he had to do, but
could have been maybe the incident from the restart, maybe.
Yeah, restart violation or something, maybe from race control.
The 12 is going to hold them off, and he's going to jump back out to a few car lengths ahead. Airman's going to take over second. Levi McCarty in the middle lane there, trying to hold that top side so the 88 can't get clear. On back through the field, we got more battles back here between Coulter, Van Scoik, and Doig. Coulter trying to hold him off. Van Scoik looking up to the high side of the track now. We're going to see that throughout this race, Charlotte. There's multiple grooves here.
Yeah, and I feel like that top line is going to come in as a run progresses. These tires get a little worn. I was hearing from Robert Doig and Charles Van Scoik earlier that these cars are super tight right off the bat, and as the tires wear, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter. That top line is going to be able to keep that momentum going and be able to use that right rear rather than that right front. So watch these guys go to the top lane and stay there and get some good runs.
Man, that back bumper of Shears torn up. Oh, he gets a good run on the 8, but has to check up.
Yeah, Burnett right there, man. Trying to get around the 31 here.
93 is going to lose a lot of momentum there. He's going to have to try to regroup, get back up to him again to try to make that pass. Back up front, Aaron Jackson still holding the lead. He's got 4/10 on Airman. McCarty falling back a little bit here. He's getting pressured from Reynolds now in the 94. The 94 is up 8 spots currently. Airman's up 9. He's in second. Those are your two biggest movers so far of the race.
Yeah, and of course your biggest loser. We got to talk about the biggest losers as well. Is Joshua Brock there starting second? He's down 12. So, like we said earlier, he probably had to serve a penalty there for the restart violation or something that race control deemed that he did something wrong. So we'll see if he's able to bounce back. He's only 1 lap down, the only car a lap down, and we've got a stage here at 20. Is that correct there, Nate?
Yes, sir, it is. Lap 20. When it ticks 21 will be the end of the stage. They will run down 1 through 10, get those stage points, get that playoff point for the stage winner. Currently, that person in the playoff point position is still Aaron Jackson. Started on the pole. He's led every lap so far. Airman is holding tough, though. He's still only a half second behind. And he's made his way up through the field to get there.
Yeah, he's making some hay up there on the outside. I think he's found something already. These guys behind him, watch them. They're going to be figuring it out as well. So, I think right now with the first stage, usually these guys are testing out their cars a little bit. You know, how far can I go into the corner? How far do I push the car? You know, how much does the tires fall off between this run and this run? So you won't see anybody come to the pit road unless they get fuel here, but at the end there, the last stage, the people that learn the most, you're going to see up front.
Yeah, that's 60 lap final stage. You're going to want to probably save a set of tires for that. Some of the races you can almost take tires on the 2 stages, especially if you know if it's going to be a green flag run and you've got enough fuel to get to the end, but I don't think that's going to be the case here in Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte's usually, it's an abrasive track. I don't think it's as abrasive as say a Dover or a Darlington type surface. But Charlotte's a pretty abrasive track. I think it's just because of these guys are throwing the cars into the corner and really eating up that right front. And whoever takes care of that right front's gonna be able to take the win, possibly get a better finish than what they're running right now at the end here.
Yep, seeing our normal game plan here from Harold, Crane, and Ramsdale. Running way in the back, 28 seconds down. They better stay on the lead lap, though, or this game plan's going to go out the window real quick.
And it's almost like they kind of just drop off 2 or 3 seconds a lap, just to, just so they are safe in those tires and but you know what? Other races that we've seen, they've always taken tires at the after the first set here. So we'll have to see. And look at this. Ehrman is coming up on Jackson here.
We've got 3 to go in the stage. Ehrman trying to make his move to get that playoff point. He needs every point he can get.
He needs a sponsor also on that car, so he's trying for something.
I like it.
I love the matte black right there. It looks good.
We will stay right here for just a little bit. We're going to watch this battle to see if he can get the stage win here towards the end.
I think he's sizing him up here just to see how far into the corner he drives it and how much he's able to come out of the corner, just like he is now. Look, watch him go on the inside here.
All right, he doesn't want to yet.
He's different.
He's got 6 corners left to try to do it before the end of the stage. Little bobble there from the 12.
He's going to get it right here. He's going to go underneath him right here, coming out of the corner. He's got good exit speed here.
12's got just a little bit better run there. Final lap of the stage. Can the 88 get him? Now was the time to make the move.
They had a couple more laps. I would have been able to say, well, there's a lap car is going to play a factor in this thing too, but they're coming off of corner number 4 here.
I don't think he's going to get him. I was looking for the inside on the backstretch, but he wasn't able to do it. Stage 1 winner gonna be Aaron Jackson, and the caution's out. Guess that's for the stage. I thought it came out a second early there. I got worried. Thought there was a wreck.
Ehrman's showing something here. Be interesting to see where he's gonna line up here at the end of the end of the second stage, starting a third stage here, to see what he's gonna be able to do for the 60 laps. All right, well, Aaron Jackson is your winner here for stage 1. Ehrman is 2nd, McCarty is 3rd, Reynolds is 4th, and Robert Doig rounds out your top 5. Charles Van Squake is 6th, Coulter is 7th, 8th is Shear, Burnett is 9th, and 10th. Rounds out your points for the stage, and 10th here for the 31. As they come to pit road here, let's see what the right sides go up here. Be interesting.
Everybody except Joshua Brock is on pit road. That is because he was 1 lap down. He's going to get the lucky dog. Everybody will be back on the lead lap.
McCarty wins the battle off the pit road here with Ehrman 2nd. Jackson's 3rd, Robert Doig's 4th, Van Scoik, Shear, Harrell, Ramsdale, and Crane gets it 9th, and Reynolds is 10th. Sorry, Brock is 10th.
Oh, well, sorry, folks. My microphone was apparently muted. What I was trying to say was the only one I saw with right sides go up was Coulter. So that will put Levi McCarty to the lead, like Zirkle stated. Ehrman's going to stay in 2nd. Jackson will move back to 3rd position.
Levi McCarty was pretty strong on the short runs there in the first stage. Let's see how he's able to manage this second stage with Ehrman. As Ehrman was to be able to run down Jackson with what, 3 to go? And Jackson's starting in third, so it'll be interesting to see how he's going to be able to do in dirty air, per se. As we get a Let's Go Jackson in the chat out there by Dark Phoenix. You know, he's been pretty dominant as of late. I've been watching some of these races, even though I haven't been here, and he's been looking, I mean, he was looking good before, but he's been looking pretty strong here as of late.
Yeah, I would like to say keep your thoughts and prayers out there for Ron Walsh. I know he's been dealing with some issues. He's not here once again racing. So everybody just keep him in your thoughts and hope all is well, Ron.
Nice little blimp cam for Mama Z out there.
One thing I would like to look at here. Was Bud able to get his car fixed up sitting there in the 6th position? Nope, still pretty torn up in the back. He was still fast, though. He was still making passes. Trying to save that fast repair. Lights are off on the pace car. That means 1 to green. We'll put him back double file. When we come back around, we'll get back to it. It's nice to see Bomb Dude out on the track, not having the VR issues. Hope I don't jinx him, knock on wood, all that good stuff.
Yeah, no, she said that we
I'll feel terrible.
The possible jinx is coming across. And if he does, I won't sell you out, don't worry.
I would feel terrible.
No, he would just be watching the stream, you know, later on, as these guys usually do, and he'll be like, that's what happened. And you'll probably get a nice little hate mail.
All right, we'll ride along in car with Bomb Dude here in the number 9. See what kind of jump the outside row. This could be a dicey restart on these old tires too.
Oh yeah, watch him go squirrely here. Oh, yep, see that he got a little squirrely coming in.
Heck of a save to keep it off the wall though. And everybody's able to get around him. Levi McCarty out to a good jump here. Jackson trying to look to the inside of Airman, not going to get it done there. Levi McCarty with about 3 car lengths, another 3 car lengths back to Aaron Jackson. Bud Shearer has moved his way up to 4th place. Samuel Harrell and Van Scoik trying to get inside of him to get another position, which Van Scoik looks to do right now. And he's going to make that pass. Well, not yet. He's not quite clear. 93 is holding that top line.
Ehrman's going on the outside here of McCarty from that shot.
88 trying to take that lead away. McCarty's trying to make it tough on him. He's going to hold that bottom, but 88's going to get a nice run off the top here and should be able to clear him. 88 gets a pretty good run too. Yeah.
He's like, I don't know. I don't want to help any of these guys. I don't want them to beat me.
The 88's rolling the top very well now. He's going to get that position. The 88's or the 18 is going to fall in line.
That 88 got squirrely coming off of turn 2 there.
Aaron Jackson now getting pressured from Van Scoik. Those two battling up front has let everybody else catch up. So now we've got a bunch of cars up here.
Yep, here
Ramsdale
comes Ramsdale.
sitting back during stage one. Oh no!
Oh. Oh no. I'm gonna call that one net code until I see otherwise, because they were going into the corner just fine, and it looked like Ramsdale just went right completely.
Yeah, the only thing I could say that it looked like before watching was maybe the 97 thought he was clear. And it's not even giving me an incident on here. So we'll just go
Either
back.
that, or he thought that Charles was a little higher than he was, because Charles still has a whole lane above him, technically.
Yeah,
So
the 97.
Ramsdale's trying to.
Which you cannot assume. That is the big thing. You cannot assume that they're going to give you room.
Yeah, you know what happens when you assume. So either way, that's what I'm thinking it is. I mean, that right there is Ramsdale. That's all on Ramsdale there, I believe. Just thinking that Charles is going to be in that upper lane. He's trying to set up for turn one a little bit better than what he is. And unfortunately for Charles Van Scoik, he's in another one. As DJ Khaled would like to say, another one.
Very unfortunate situation for both of those drivers. Van Scoik making his way off pit road, went down to get that damage repaired. Or no, I'm sorry, they're coming down pit road, not off of pit road. We'll see if he has to use a fast repair. Hopefully not. Hopefully he's able to save that.
Yeah, luckily enough, he shouldn't have too much. Ramsdale misses his pit box there. Luckily enough, they shouldn't be in there for very long. But I think Ramsdale was the one that got the run into that deal.
I do have to say I'm kind of confused by what just happened, because his pit stall was still ahead of him and he backed up and then left pit road. Maybe he forgot to uncheck fast repair or something.
You know, that is a possibility, because if he would have used it right there, that was a minor incident compared to some of the incidents we've seen prior races. So knowing him knowing in his mind there's going to probably be something bigger, third stage, possibly coming later on. You know, that was probably a good heads up move on his part there. Jackson is the only Vaseline guy left in the league. Yeah, there's interesting.
I think it's time for a short hydrate break.
I was thinking the same thing.
Because I got to go grab a water. Be right back, folks. Back at it here in Charlotte, the 88, your current leader, Dakota Airman, followed by Levi McCarty, Aaron Jackson, Samuel Harrell, Michael Coulter Jr. will round out your top five. Currently, right now, you have Bud Shearer sitting in sixth, still running pretty strong even with that back end damage, followed by Robert Doig, was second on the restart, just had a little bit of trouble with the wheel spin, tire spin. Richard Crane sitting in 8th, followed by Justin Reynolds and Joshua Brock, who has gotten back on the lead lap, trying to make up some ground now as he qualified second. Just a little bit of unfortunate events. David Scott currently sitting in 11th, followed by Maurice Burnett, Van Scoik, Ramsdale. That will round out your field currently.
Yeah, Ramsdale came back down. I think he did possibly not uncheck his fast repair there just as well. But you know what? You ran and got a drink of water. I got me a Busch Light apple just to commemorative, drink for the win. Just feels so good.
Yeah, still got to get you that t-shirt.
Hey, I'm in the process of possibly getting the 124 scale of that winning car, but it's not going to be here until next year. So it's going to be a minute.
It's a nice t-shirt. I'll say that.
Oh, I don't doubt it at all. And I appreciate you for doing that. You didn't have to do that.
I saw it and I had to. All right, folks, the pace car is off. Down pit road it goes. The 88's going to take us to the restart zone, and the green flag is going to wave. Back to racing. Good jump by the 88.
Yeah, really good jump by the 88. Now it's going to be the tale of how far does the 88 get away from Jackson. He was fast at the end of the first stage there. Let's see how fast he really is. Ooh, Jackson pushes.
Oh, buddy. Woo! Good job by the drivers there to hold that 3 wide.
Coulter took the advantage, man. He went
Coulter's
low
got the
and said,
tires. He's got the tires. He is the one I saw take tires at the end of the last stage.
Ah, good move on his part.
He's going to probably get a stage win out of it here, but we'll see how it works in the long run. That Dark Horizon fishing on there. Richard Holland, shout out.
That paint scheme. That's a beautiful paint scheme. If he's up in the booth at the end of this race, I want to ask him who did that paint scheme, because he needs to be shouted out. That is amazing.
So I was trying to see if there was a lot of times you'll see their logo on the side, depending on who did it. I think it was MCI. I think he probably did it himself.
Well, if he did, kudos. Claps all around.
I love the American flag on the side. Ooh, he scraped the wall just a little bit there.
Mm-hmm. Might have to go to him to get a couple patriotic themes for mine.
Airman's still running a good race. Just lost the lead to fresh tires. Nothing he can do about that right now. Aaron Jackson running third. A big gaggle of cars here, starting with Harold, Bud, Levi, Richard Crane on the move.
Seeing Bud's car with that messed up rear end just makes me laugh every time I see it. Man, he's still making it work.
America.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Richard Crane trying to look on the inside of Bud Shear to take away that 5th position. He wants to get in the top 5. Joshua Brock, David Scott side by side. Behind them, you got Reynolds and Doig side by side. Lots of hard racing here. Coming to the end of stage, 3 to go. Coulter running away with the lead right now on those fresh tires.
Yeah, Dark's right there. Go National Guard sponsored cars. You know what? If I could, I'd be running every single National Guard car I could. Any kind of different paint scheme I could find, I'd be running it. Ooh, the 43 that knocked off the wall there. Sammy Harrell.
Big run here by the 31. Just nowhere to put it. He's got nowhere to go. Oh, buddy.
Oh,
I think Scott might have fresh tires.
You know, I'm beginning to think the same thing. But he wasn't it. Coulter's the only one that's able to do something with those new tires. Scott, man, he's in a gaggle.
Yeah, he may have got those tires when that caution came out.
That's a good possibility there. That's probably a good idea to do it that way because 45's coming up quick.
We are on the final lap of the stage. Looking out front, coming across the line now. That's going to be Coulter Jr. He's going to take that stage win, followed by Airman Jackson. Bud Shear comes fourth for stage 2.
45 is stage 2.
Oh, I lied to everybody. I did it. It's 45, not 40. I was thinking about the last race. The last race, it was 40. Okay, we got 5 to go in the stage, folks. I just wanted to get everybody excited there for that lap was all.
I was trying to save you, but, you know, you were too far gone. I kind of just let you go.
I even said that earlier because it's right on the race info.
That's right.
No.
I did say 45 was coming up quick.
I thought you said 40. Apparently, I need hearing aids.
I think Dart can contest to that.
She already knows I can't hear. But here, holding the top 5. Brock looking to try to get there to him to make that move. Scott has made his way around. He's up to 4th. Trying to hunt down Jackson. He's doing it. See if he's got enough time to get him. He's still got a second to make up on him. Airman still running second. Coulter Jr., of course, out front with those fresh tires he had at the end of stage 1. Should have no issues taking this stage win. Currently got a bunch of cars still back here together. Reynolds, Van Scoyk, Harrell, McCarty. All racing each other pretty hard. Racing clean. There comes Doig into the picture now. Oh, Harrell into the wall. That's going to hurt the right side.
Yeah, nobody touched him either. I wonder if he was anticipating on the mellow yellow or the real optics coming at him.
Maurice Burnett riding around here, a little bit of scrapage on the right side. Just kind of holding steady, running his line, minding his business. Saving it for stage 3. Here we come now to the final lap of the stage.
Check your race info now, Nate. Make sure.
We're on lap 45.
Shoot. Man, listen to that tire scrub. You know, they're really throwing it in there if you're hearing that.
Good old Charlotte. There is your caution for the stage end. Stage 2 winner, Michael Coulter Jr. Follow him on Trading Paints, folks. That's what it says to do, so do it. Iron Mike, the number 3. Second place for the stage, go to Airman. Third place, that's going to be Aaron Jackson. 4th. Excuse me, number 31, David Scott. 5th, Bud Shear. 6th will go to Joshua Brock, the end stage 2. Richard Crane. 7th, Charles Van Scoyk. 8th in the nice SpongeBob car. 9th place will be Levi McCarty. And the final stage point will go to Robert Doig. Bomb dude. And now we look to make our way down pit road. Now we'll see a lot of right sides and left sides go up. We'll see what Coulter does. That'll be the interesting one.
Yeah, if he does take tires here, that'll be interesting because he won't have any at the end. He will anticipate it going long. So here they all come. Right sides do not go up for Coulter, I don't believe.
No tires for Coulter. He'll come out and resume the lead. Scott trying to take away that second spot. Here comes Airman Jackson. Just beats him to the line, I think. Or I think the line might be back just a little bit further. Got the 1 and the 8.
So Nate, real quick, what do you think he's thinking, being Coulter here? Do you think he's thinking it's gonna go a little like a short stint here and then a caution so he can get his 4 fresh tires? Or because he's not thinking it's gonna go long, because if he's going long, he's gonna sit and duck. He's gonna be losing so much time. So do you think he's gonna hoping that there's gonna be a quick caution or something here?
I'm thinking he's going to get to where he knows he has enough fuel. He's going to come get those tires early. That's my assumption. I think he's going to pit as soon as the fuel window's open.
It'll be interesting. I mean, this is where the fuel strategy plays out. Never know. There's millions of, different ones that you can pick. So it'll be interesting to see. I've seen right sides go up on almost every single car other than Coulter, and I believe Scott. And of course, Ramsdale, I believe, stayed out.
Ramsdale did stay out, so he will take over the lead. Coulter was first off pit road, followed by Scott, Jackson, Ehrman, Shearer, Crane, Van Scoik, McCarty, and Doig running out your top 10. On through the field, you got Harrell, Reynolds, Burnett, and Brock. Hall is your race control once again, and Higginbotham did not. Was unable to start the race, just couldn't get the car started. Engine troubles right away there.
Yeah, I thought I heard something go awry or amiss as soon as he started up his race car from up here in the booth. So tough day for Higginbotham.
We'll see what Ramsdale's got from him. I have a feeling the front two, it's going to be an interesting restart, because I have a feeling that those two are probably going to drop like a rock.
Well, and you also got to think, too, from Robert Doig's in-car cam earlier, they're going to be, a little rough on those tires. Here comes Scott. He's thinking different here.
Hope he didn't get a speeding penalty. He did get off pit lane very quickly. Let's see if he has to stop or a pass through here.
I believe he's thinking different. I think the crew chief threw an audible big time on him and told him to go ahead and pit here.
You try to top her off with fuel.
Possibly, or get them tires. And I think they're hearing what we're talking. I don't see the right sides going up.
All right, topped it off.
Interesting.
The 1 in as well looks to top off the fuel. No, he's taking his
right
tires.
Going up. Oh, man. Dude, this race is getting more and more interesting.
Ooh.
Because you got the front two. 97 stays out. 3 comes in, only gets fuel only. Those are your top 2 there. They are on bad tires. You've seen restarts with bad tires, a.k.a. Robert Doig. Will something happen possibly between those two? And you're also going to have the field behind you on fresh tires. They're going to get ate up, man. This is going to be interesting. I'm glad I made this race. This is going to be fun.
50 to go here in Charlotte. We begin the final stage as soon as that green flag flies.
We will be halfway. Watch Jackson back off a little bit here, just anticipating. He's going to stay about a car.
Gotta get those cars packed up. Gotta get on his bumper. Come on.
Green flag.
The green flag is out. Ramsdale's going to get a good jump here. The 3 goes nowhere there. There goes the 12. Fresh tires. He's looking. Oh, okay. Good back off there.
97 shut the door.
He had to check up Bud Shear now to his outside. $12 down to the inside of the 97, looking for the lead. The 97 trying to hold as much as he can on those old tires. 88 following the 12 underneath. Bud nowhere to go. He's stuck up high. He's got McCarty below him now.
What a natural pick these guys are using. Ramsdale as a pick right now for Bud Shear.
It almost looked like the 18 and the 93 touched there in the corner. Not sure if they did or not. 93 still got some rear end damage. That's not going to help him any.
No, you'll see that fast repair get used on this last stop here.
Oh! Hard smack to the wall there by the 93. That's going to be the one that hurts.
If that doesn't break something, oh man, I don't know. That's going to be, he's going to drop bad with these new tires even. That really messes with the toe and everything on these cars. And down force and toe is so big here at this track. Good look at the real optics car there with Robert Doig. Charles Van Squig's rear bumper. My sideways sports colleague.
Dakota has made his way back out front. He's got almost a second lead, about 3/4 of a second on Jackson in the 12. And when we talked about it, Coulter, all the way back to 12th already on those old tires. We knew it was going to happen. We know he'll be looking for that fuel window to open up so he can come take those tires or whatever he has decided to try to play out here. He's waiting on it now. He wants it.
Yeah, Coulter's hoping and praying now that either a caution comes out or he hits his fuel mark very quickly.
Fastest lap of the race currently. That guy right there, Dakota Ehrman, 31.32. Fastest lap of the race so far.
And I believe qualifying was 31.26. Was that correct? I think that's what the fastest one of that one was. And that's blistering.
Yes, it is. He's also your biggest mover. He's up 10 spots from the beginning.
Well, I asked this question before we knew Coulter had new tires in the second stage. What will Ehrman be able to do with Jackson? Is he going to be able to run away with it, or is he going to falter to Jackson? And I think we've got the answer already at this point. He is running away from Jackson here. Robert Doig goes underneath Charles Van Squig here and looking underneath Bud Shear.
Bud Shear, even with that rear end damage and smacking the wall hard, still running pretty strong. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest.
Did that wall smack, put something in to the car that he needed?
More aero.
Sometimes that happens. It happens that way sometimes.
Got to flatten out that right rear.
A little more aerodynamic.
The only question here is Jackson saving tires. Is Ehrman running his tires off the car? Hopefully he's not running too far away too quick.
He's getting them about a tenth of a lap here, about 2/10 a lap every now and then on Jackson. He's stretching it out a little bit by a little bit. I'm wondering if he's kind of backing off and backing the corners up now, as the spotter's telling him, you're pulling away. Charles Van Scoyk ain't giving up, man. He's going to come back after him.
David Scott made that late pit stop there for tires. And now he's got some right side damage. He's struggling right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's struggling. Man, oh, man.
I would also assume with that damage, he's probably just trying to sit back and save the tires. We'll see if he puts the pedal down once the leaders start catching up a little bit more here.
Or he's in fuel saving mode at this moment.
I was hoping this would show me, because they're not too far apart here, I don't think. Can't quite see him yet, so that's a good sign.
Say he's about 5, maybe 6 seconds. Ehrman is to Scott. So they're close. Man, Charles is just trying everything he can to get onto that real optics car. He's got to run down the bottom side off of turn 4. Takes the position right now out of turn 1. See if he's able to keep it out of turn 2 here. He does. And Brock with a nice comeback here in 7th behind these guys. Nice little bounce back from earlier this first part of the first lap of the race. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. I saw that. Don't say it.
Uh-oh.
I saw that.
Nate. So, everybody, if you don't hear Nate next week, you probably know what happened. Richard Crane putting on some heat to Fred Shearer here. Ramsdale's putting on some heat to Crane here. Man. Threw it on in there. I think the light bulb went off in Reynolds. It's time to go.
First taker down pit road.
Number 8 of Burnett. No, Sammy Harrell.
I expect we will see this guy probably about right now. Not yet. We'll see him shortly, I'm sure. Another one comes down pit road. Ramsdale. We got 2 currently on pit road. That's Ramsdale and Harold. Ehrman's still out front. Dark Horizon Fishing. What's going on, man? We talked about your number 3 paint scheme here a little bit today. And here he comes down pit road himself. Aaron Jackson still holding second position, about 2 seconds behind Ehrman. Van Scoik has made his way up to 3rd. Doig up to 4th.
Oh.
Levi McCarty comes down pit road. I don't think there was a communication there, maybe. Not sure what happened. The 9 was trying to pit.
Oh, man. What happened there? 31.
Wait a second. What happened here? Oh, it was the 31, not the 9. So the 31, oh my, you can't do that, man.
No, you cannot come from the top and go into the pits. What is wrong with you?
That was not good. Hansquake tries to continue on the way. Right side damage now. Oof. That's our, I'm just gonna, yeah, that's our, man.
All I can say is be ready for penalties, Mr. Scott.
That one there was rough. Ehrman saw up front, has not made a pit stop. Half the field is pitted so far. That's why you see 8th on back, a lap down. Scott is 2 laps down. Crane, Van Scoik make their pit stop here. Splash and go. They got to just get enough fuel to get to the end. Not too much, right? Yes, he did. That fast repair was used. Very unfortunate that it came from an event like that. Ehrman still out front. Joshua Brock's made his way up to 3rd now with the cycle through pit stops. Reynolds up to 4th and Shearer 5th. Still holding on. Haven't pitted yet. I don't think they can make it. So I'm surprised they're holding out on these tires as long as they are. They're just losing time now. Once those track like this with these tires, if you've got fresh tires, people around you start pitting for their fresh tires, you gotta pit or you're gonna lose so much time every single lap. Just to kind of think about it, the guys who have pitted are running 31.7s, 31.6. Old tires are running over 33-second laps right now. That's 2 seconds a lap.
Oh yeah, you fall pretty quick.
What just happened to the tower?
I don't know.
That was strange.
Little glitch in the system.
Go, Coulter, go from Dark Horizon Fishing out there. I said fishing. Listen to me. Fishing. Where's he at right now? Back in 13th. He did win stage 2, Rich.
Yes, that he did, and it, man, oh man, he was good too. He was quick.
Joshua Brock takes over the lead. So Harold, McCarty, they've made their pit stops, and they're back on the lead lap already. So they're sitting in a good spot if a caution were to happen. Here comes the leader down pit road now. That's going to give the lead over to Reynolds, who still has not made his stop. Harold's going to be your first car right now that has not pitted. Lucky 24 laps to go.
Ehrman's, man, McCarty's getting a...
McCarty and Ehrman fighting for position here. That's for 4th and 5th. Brock on pit road. Reynolds still out front.
Man, oh man, he had a mirror full of Ehrman.
Reynolds has got to be praying for a caution or something. I'm pulling the old Brad Keselowski strat here.
Thank you, Dark Horizon, for 100 bits.
Yes, thank you, Dark Horizon, for the 100 bits. Thank you for tuning in as well. Awesome to have you out there in chat.
Is he coming this? No, it seemed like he was coming this time, but I think he was just giving Jackson a lane here.
Another Go Jackson out there in chat from Dark Phoenix. Your leader right now is Justin Reynolds. He's got a 25-second lead, folks, and that's because he has not made his pit stop yet. Ehrman will be your first car for position once Reynolds comes in and the field cycle's completely through. We should have everybody back on the lead lap except for Scott. Errol's made his way up to 3rd, right ahead of McCarty. Doig currently sitting in 5th, making a strong run for a top 5 today. Aaron Jackson has fallen back to 6th. He lost a few positions during that pit stop, it looks like.
And you know, even if Reynolds does have enough, say he has enough for the end of this race, Ehrman has to hit a second a lap to beat Reynolds at the end. There's 20 to go. He's 22 seconds behind, 22 and a half. He's gonna have to, I mean, granted, he's quick. He's making up that time, but the laps are clicking, I think, a little quicker than what Ehrman wants them to right now.
Last lap, he gained 2 seconds on the leader. I will say one of the best fuel savers out there that I've seen is Bud Shear, and if he pitted, Reynolds has got to pit. Unless he came in under that caution and was able to get a few extra laps, but I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't either. I think they're just going
to
train him with 2 to go. There it is.
The leader comes down pit road with 19 to go. That's probably going to shuffle him all the way back into 13th position if I had to guess. Ehrman will take over the lead as he comes out of turn 4 onto the front stretch. He will take that lead back over. McCarty has made his way around Harrell, so he'll take over 2nd place, 3 seconds back from the leader. Harrell's currently in 3rd, 4th. That's going to go to Doig right now. Bomb Dude having a good run here. Jackson in 5th, trying to make his way back through the field. Van Scoik currently in 6th. Had to use that fast repair after the unfortunate damage with the pit road incident. Ramsdale currently sitting in 7th, followed by Bud Shearer. Looks like he has used his fast repair. Crane and Burnett are battling for 9th and 10th position here. On back, you've got Brock. He is in 11th. David Scott making a pass, not for position. He's still 1 lap down. Coulter sitting in 12th position. Reynolds is going to make his way off pit road, stay on the lead lap, but 26 seconds back now, sitting in 13th.
Now, if he ended up getting tires, he might move all the way up to maybe a top 10 finish, but I don't know. I don't think he did take tires here. I think he just took a splash and he was gone. He probably should have made it about, what, 10 laps earlier than that?
Last lap, fastest time went to Bud Shearer. Back in 8th right now. A lot of these drivers hoping for a caution right now as they're very spread out. Get that field packed back together. McCarty has lost a couple seconds on the leader. He's down 5 seconds now. He was within 3. So Dakota Ehrman, he's outpacing the field right now. Last lap, he gained 7 tenths on 2nd place. Robert Doig is up to 3rd. Harrell fell back 2 positions. He's back to 5th now. Aaron Jackson, Robert Doig have made their way around him. Van Scoik still in 6th, looking to make his way up to Harrell now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Jackson's going to be able to get up to Robert Doig here for the third and final podium spot here. 14 to go. I believe they're only a half a second between each other here.
Who?
Robert Doig and Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson trying to make his way up there. Last lap, he was about 3/10 faster than Doig, so I would expect him to make this pass here. Looks like Doig's going to move up top and let him go. Jackson gets just a little touch of the apron there, throws the car just a hair off. Gathers it back up, makes a clean pass. Jackson now up to third position. Now he's got his sights set on McCarty. Can he get that second position?
Yeah, and Robert Doig's looking for that McCarty car as well, just so he can get back into this podium.
Aaron Jackson did run about 4/10 faster than McCarty, so.
And McCarty's running that high line there, so I'm wondering if his car's a little tighter than what he wants it to be.
Yeah, usually with those fresh tires, if he did get them, you see him move down to the bottom. He's going to take the bottom line away from Jackson here. Not going to make the pass easy. Jackson going to look to the low side out of the corner.
McCarty's one of the hardest guys to get by. He makes it, he's almost like a Ryan Newman. He's going to make it, make your life hard on you just to get around him.
Which is all fine and dandy as long as it doesn't cause any issues. Just one of those things, you know, if someone's a ton faster than you. But clean pass, clean racing, everything is good. McCarty now got Doig right behind him, putting the pressure on. Doig looking for that podium, third place. Still hanging with Jackson if he can try to gather it back up and get up to him as well.
Yeah, Doig let him into the corner a little too
much.
No! Oh no. If they touched there, that messed up his nose. That's gonna put a lot of air on his nose. Gonna be like a parachute.
Just looked like the 18 was trying to keep it off the wall, and the 9 was a little bit tight on corner exit. Just a little racing incident there.
Yeah, and they're lucky that Van Scoik's 2 seconds behind these guys. If not, if he was close, he was going to make it even harder on him.
Out front, there's your 88. He is still 8, almost 9 seconds ahead of the field. Running away with it. Still running faster laps than anyone else on the track.
He is saying salutations, and I'll take the checker here. I think the 18 almost hitting the wall, kind of rattled Doig a little bit here. He's not catching him as quick, so.
I got his tires a little bit hot there coming out of the corner when he got tight and tried to avoid him. Got to cool him back off so he can try to make another run at him.
Yeah, he's got 7 to go, so he's got plenty of time.
Van Scoik currently is making up time on Doig, trying to get that 4th position. Still got a second and a half to go, probably not enough time to do it, but he is making up ground on him. The 88, your biggest mover of the race, and running away with it in a little bit of lap traffic now. Just got around Scott, coming up on Coulter Jr.
There's Scott in the wall.
Joshua Brock on pit road once again. 88 goes around. Coulter Jr. puts him a lap down. That leaves us 11 cars on the lead lap. Maurice Burnett will be in that position right now. Not much gap between him and the leader. Just a couple seconds. Aaron Jackson still cruising around in second with 5 to go. Levi McCarty in third. Doig looks like he's making that gap back up, trying to make another run at it.
Four to go here. See if he's able to get underneath him.
I think Doig still has the stronger car.
He's got him here on the front. And he clears them out of 2.
Don't say it. McCarty falls back in line in 4th position. See if he has anything to try to get back up to the number 9. Van Scoik close behind him now. 3 laps to go if he can make up the 7/10 he's got to get to him. The 18 now looking low on the 9. This battle's not over yet.
I'm just thinking too, though, that as soon as Doy got around McCarty is like, all right, I need to get this thing going. It's 2 to go. So he's going to try to make a run, but I think with the...
Oh, no, the caution. What happened?
What?
Don't tell me.
What?
The 9 turned right. Don't tell me it happened. All right, he's still going.
Oh, no.
Oh, we got to look at that. What happened?
Man, oh man. I don't think McCarty was close enough to him to...
It just went right into the wall. It almost made me think he had that issue that we talked about.
So unfortunate for Robert Doig here. And for McCarty as well.
That's going to make the end of this interesting.
If somebody saved tires, you've got 2 laps to make it happen.
It's turning left, turning left. And it just went right.
Did he just blink there?
He did after he hit the wall.
Man, oh man.
Charles Van Scoik makes his way down pit road. Probably going to take fresh tires. He's got 2 laps to make his way through the field if he is. We will have our one and only green-white checkered attempt here. Ehrman will be in first. Jackson will start beside him. Let's go number 12. He's got a chance to win now. McCarty holding on to that 3rd position. Looks like he stayed out.
This is going to be the one and only green-white checkered here, I believe, as well.
Yes, sir.
So if something happens here, the race is over before the white. And after the white as well. Man, I'm still baffled on what just happened.
I don't know. I really don't. It just looked like if you watch the far chase, it looked like the car just went right. If you watch the cockpit, he was still turning left. So I don't know. Maybe he was just looking in the rear view, trying to keep McCarty behind him, and just lost track of where he was. I mean, we've seen it happen to even the best drivers. Like, look at what happened to Junior at Texas the one year. He cut through the grass and caught the car on fire. Like, those things do happen.
You want to see if he'll talk to us for a few minutes? Pull him up here.
We'll let him take care of what he's taking care of. We can catch up with him at the end of the race. he may not be the happiest person right now. I know I wouldn't be.
For sure.
He is back
But
in 10th. He should have had he might not have a fast repair.
Wow, this is interesting.
If Ehrman does not come out on top of this race, I don't think anyone will be more upset than him. He had the race won. He ran away. He was 9 seconds ahead. And then with 2 to go, the caution came out. 2 laps. I mean, he was probably on the backstretch or coming out of 2 already. He had 3/4 of a lap to get to that white flag.
Yeah, he was definitely praying for that white flag. You know, Dark, you are correct. I wonder if that's true. Dark said tire went down on him. I'm wondering if he did have a tire go down or something.
If he was on old enough tires, very likely could have happened, especially with how hard he had to run to get around the 18 and then try to hold him off. Blew a right front. Could have happened. The lights are off on the pace car there. Double file. That's going to put Ehrman and Jackson on the front row with Shear. Shear behind them. That could be... Shearman is strong on the restarts. I think I just said Shearman. Did I say Shearman?
You did say Shearman. I think you were looking at Ehrman and saying Bud Shear at the same time.
Sorry, Bud. I gave you a new name. Shear.
It's stuck. It's there.
Shearer could have a great restart here and make a run for that win as well. McCarty could still be strong on the bottom. He does have a little right front damage from that incident, but we've seen a lot of cars running with damage here.
Roll out spicy time. This could get interesting.
Let's hope they make it to the white flag so we can see this thing play out. The pace car dives off. Down pit road it goes. We approach the restart zone. The 88 will fire off first. Gets a good jump. The 12. Oh, the 12 spun the tires. So did the 88. The 18 looking to make a move now. Harrell was making a move, but lost a little bit of ground there. Bud Shear gets pushed up the track. Looks like the 12 and the 93 had a little bit of contact there. The 93 got pushed up. The 18 still looking to push on the 88 here. That'll put Jackson back to third. The 88 still out front, coming to the white flag, out of 4.
White flags in the air.
The 12 looking for the 18 here. He wants to get that second position. 18 gets a good drive on the bottom, pushes up just a hair. The 12 outside of him. Ehrman is going to have a gap. He's not going to have any competition here at the end because they were double file, so that gave him the time to run away. And the race is on behind him. Your winner, Dakota Ehrman, brings it home at Charlotte. Aaron Jackson's going to come home second, followed by McCarty, Reynolds, Shearer, Van Scoik back there in 6th, Ramsdell. Ramsdell came home 7th, Crane was 8th, Harold 9, Burnett 10th. Doig ends up in 11th after the unfortunate tire issue. 12th, Scott Coulter Jr. brings it home 13th, Joshua Brock 14. Christoph Hall, once again, your race control, and Higginbotham with the issues at the beginning. Couldn't get the car fired. Your race winner, the number 88, Dakota Ehrman. Go get that checkered flag. It's gonna blow it up. Thank you, Dark Horizon.
Thank you, Dark. What a race.
Ah, don't mess up the car. You know, in the old days, they used to do that so that they couldn't find what you put on the car.
He don't care. He's happy, man. Look at him. He is going crazy.
This might be one of the most interesting burnouts I've ever seen.
Yeah, for real, man.
There it is.
He's done.
All right, folks. We'll try to get our top 3 up here in the waiting booth and bring them in here to do some post-race interviews for your top 3. And there is Dakota.
Dakota and Levi so far. We're just waiting on Jackson.
Go ahead and fire us off, Circle.
Yeah, let's go ahead and bring up Dakota Ehrman here, our winner, up to the broadcast booth here. Dakota Ehrman, congratulations on your win, buddy. Tell us, kind of go through this race a little bit with us.
Well, they dropped the green and everyone died in front of me, and all of a sudden I was 4th from 11th, and it was just kind of an okay race from there. I mean, I just kind of held on to my position and had to battle on a couple restarts, and past that it was just don't make a mistake and you're fine.
Yeah, there for a minute, like earlier on this year, Jackson's been pretty heavy, and he's been pretty strong here as of late as well. And I mentioned a comment earlier. I said I wonder if this Dakota Ehrman's got something for Jackson. You were quick. You were running him down at the end of the first stage. You weren't able to make the pass on him, but it took to the third stage for you to get the lead, and you just ran away from it.
Well, I mean, I did have to pass a couple cars in that first stage, and by the time we got settled down, I got to him and I knew what I had, and I wasn't gonna try to force anything or mess him up. I'm not gonna be able to run a full season, so if he's going for points, then go for it. And I'm just gonna kind of just take my time and see what happens. And then the second stage, the guy took tires, and I don't think it worked out for him in the final stage. But I mean, that's kind of part of it. He just took the gamble to get the stage point or the playoff point, whatever it was. Um, and by the time I was finally able to get on even tires with everybody and start up front, I lost a couple spots on pit road due to some shenanigans. Outside of that, once I was able to get going, I was able to just kind of start getting around people and navigate the traffic pretty well. I'm pretty experienced with that, so it was a lot of fun. Finally get up front and get to set sail and just enjoy the car and clean air.
I think my one big question for you here is what went through your mind when you're 9 seconds ahead and the caution comes out with 2 to go?
Can't say that on a broadcast, sorry.
That's what I figured.
I'll say it for him. I'll say it for him. His heart hit the floor 100%.
It's kind of close, I guess.
Man, hey, awesome run today. Way to finish out this race. looked like you had this place figured out real quick. You got any shout outs out there?
Yes, sir. I'm doing this for Brandon Burkhart.
All righty, man. Well, again, congratulations on your win. Hope to hear from you again up here in the booth, possibly with a win or even a top three rest of the season, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
All right, that was Dakota Ehrman. I do not see our second place finisher, Mr. Aaron Jackson. So we will jump down to our third place finisher, Mr. Levi McCarty. Levi McCarty, congratulations on a third place finish, man.
Hey, Zerk, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, you were coming on strong there at the end of the race, and it looked like you and Bomdu were having a pretty good fight there. I mean, he got around you there at the end just before what was it, lap 3 that he I don't know if his car decided to just turn right or if he lost a tire or something, but you guys were having a pretty good battle there for about 5 laps.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. He said he had a malfunction with his VR headset there. He was
Oh.
way faster than me there at the end. So I honestly I felt really bad for him, but yeah, it was fun racing with him. I always have fun racing with Bomb Dude. He one of those guys that you can race hard with, and I respect the hell out of him. So it was a fun run. I haven't ran these Xfinity cars for it's been oh my gosh, it's been a long time, months. So to hop in and be able to squeak out a third, it feels good, honestly.
Yeah, and that was definitely not a comment that Nate Bogart likes to hear. So, folks, you might not hear Nate Bogart next broadcast next week, but
Sorry, Bomb
yeah,
Dude.
man. Nate, you got anything for Levi here?
Levi, heck of a race today. We were paid attention to you a lot. You had some good runs. Definitely ran the top a lot more than everybody else that we saw. Was your car, did it not like the bottom, or were you just more comfortable up top?
I can promise you that wasn't by design in 3 and 4. I could not get the nose on the bottom of the track, and 1 and 2 I felt like I had good speed, and honestly I didn't feel like I had anything for the 88 and then Jackson as well. They were both a lot faster than me, but 1 and 2 it felt fine. I felt good, and then I could not figure out 3 and 4. So the reason I was up there was because it. That's about all I could do to hold on to third place. So it was just the right front was going on it, and I don't know. Maybe if I would have messed around with my setup and ran some laps, I might have had a chance. But they were fast tonight. Both of those guys were really good. So who
Yeah.
knows? It was still I had a blast. It was fun.
It was fun for us. It was fun to watch. It was fun to call. Lots of good racing out there. Once again, Levi, congratulations on your P3. You got shout outs for us?
Yeah. As always, Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield Motorsports. Appreciate those guys. The league as a whole, I've been having some bad luck in the truck series, honestly. But I still enjoy racing with the majority of the guys that show up every night. There are some guys that are troublesome to me, but you get that with every league, and if you can get along with the majority of the crew, it's usually a fun time. But thanks to you guys for doing the broadcast. Uh, can't wait to watch it back later and relive a little bit of it. So appreciate it, guys.
Yep. Once
Yeah,
again, congratulations on that P3. Thanks for coming up here with us, and enjoy the rest of your night. And we'll hopefully see you again soon.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
I don't think we're gonna get Mr. Aaron Jackson here.
All right.
So
We couldn't even get a I'm just here so I don't get fined chat. But that was your P2 finisher, Aaron Jackson. No interview from him tonight, I guess. P1, Dakota Ehrman. That was your Charlotte winner. Zirkle, final takeaways?
no, man, we had a great race. A lot of battles going on around the track there. Seeing a lot of field strategy as well, just like we always see with this track. But I'm still trying to digest what happened. I mean, I know he said what happened, but I was still trying to digest what all was going through. And just wondering what was going through Ehrman's mind. I mean, he said it himself. He can't say it over the radio, so but these other guys like Jackson and Shear and all these other guys that had a chance, and Mr. McCarty there, we just talked to him, and they were like, yes, we have a chance now to possibly get Ehrman somehow. And Ehrman just showed out to be the better driver today.
Yep, I think you pretty much covered it. Once again, another great race from the G.O.A.T Racing Beef Jerky Unlimited Xfinity Series. Final takeaway from Dark Phoenix. Final takeaway. Jackson could have got it, but they didn't shake and bake enough.
It's true.
But yeah, great race. Only a few cautions there for incident. One of them was no one's fault. Yeah. Next week they go to Nashville, so that should be a fun one as well. I love that track. So we should see another great race next Thursday. You can catch us here again. You can catch us Tuesdays and Saturdays on Signature Esports when Zirkle is able to drive, and you can catch me driving. So hopefully we will see you again soon. Stay safe and stay healthy, and we will catch you next time.